disturb, I'm in the booth. Ayy, my neck shiny, the stand, make it feel the pain like I'm in. Hit it, I'm living, I'm ripping out the boat.
We're in Miami Gardens, Florida. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Miami Marlins. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Gary Sheffield. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
Just about set to go. And getting the start for Miami, number 47. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Tony Gwynn getting ready to hit. Gwynn comes into this one with the 7th best batting average in the NL. Here comes a pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So digging in, number 27. First offering, runner goes, and fouled off. Gwynn on at first, nobody out. The next offering misses, and that is ball one. And the right-hander deals.
Count is 1 and 2.
Move to first. Gwynn back easily. The 1-2. And downstairs. Nobody out. Runner at first. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Adrian Gonzalez now at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Righty delivers, and now the count is even. That one catches the corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
On the ground, and that one handled, tosses to first, And the first run of the game comes across.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 31.
And now it's going to be number 31. In there for strike one. Called strike right there.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one missed.
1 and 2.
Runner on at third, one gone. The pitch. Floyd towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. He'll score in the sac fly. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And now it's Manny Machado. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. And Manny gets a piece. The wind of the pitch. That one off the mark, and it's 1-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Center field. Pierre racing over to make the catch. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Marlins coming up. Bottom of the first. And towing the slab in this one, number 32.
Oh, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Rips one to right. And the pitch. Slapped foul. In the air, right field, a little bloop single. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Number 11 will hit next. Trying to bunt his way on. Hudson. The throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look at Don Mattingly's lineup for the Marlins. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Juan Pierre.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Miguel Cabrera, the next to hit. Cabrera hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. And that's in there for strike one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Garrett.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
And now here is Gary Sheffield.
0-1's the count.
That hits the dirt, and the count is 1-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Lifted in the air, right field. Gwynn settles underneath it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 left for Miami, and they're down 2-0.
Leading off for the Padres, the designated hitter, number 6.
The right-hander back to work. Grabs it on the run, and there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So up next, Steve Finley. Good contact guy, good defender. That one's in there, 0-1.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Next pitch is downstairs. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Could be extra bases. The throw into second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 2 and the Marlins nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now here's the Marlins DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
The designated hitter,
Stanton, a guy capable of hitting it a long way.
Oh, you can tell how comfortable he is. Look at that front foot on the line as he is close to the plate. But he can be very quick to a pitch that is down and in.
And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Next pitch is outside. He's a guy that's changed his stance over time. It's been a little more open, straight up, and now more closed.
One thing hitters will do, it's not so much about the stance, but it's what it does to the brain in terms of resetting and how they approach the pitcher.
Stays alive. Next offering in the dirt. 3-2 now. Three and two now. Right side. A flip to the pitcher covering, and they take care of Stanton for the out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 2.
Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
The 1-0. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Edge of the zone for a strike. That's strike 2. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 7th, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto steps in. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
The 0-2. Up the middle, and a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning alive.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Number 30.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the rookie first baseman, number 30. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1. Realmuto, the runner at first with 2 gone.
2 balls, no strike.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Marlins leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. New inning getting started. So digging in now for San Diego, Benito Santiago.
Benito.
The wind and the pitch.
Santiago.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
And he deals. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The line to kick the pitch. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. And a pitch. Swing and a line drive caught.
The batter, the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in for San Diego, Tony Gwynn. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. First pitch just misses. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better contact hitter than Tony Gwynn. The ball basically stood still for him. If it's near the plate, he'd get the barrel on it. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Upstairs.
Usually a pitcher has a plan for every at-bat, but with Gwynn, you can forget about that. Tony's going to be running the show when he's standing in the box. He's the one dictating the at-bat and pretty much hitting the ball wherever he wants to.
2-2 now. And now the count filled up 3-2.
And with Tony, there isn't any kind of pitch that gives him problems. Whether it's movement, velocity, just doesn't really matter. For him, every pitch was a good pitch to hit.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Now at the plate, number 27. Pickoff throw, back standing. He's in there safely. In there for strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top level guy like this.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Man at first, stepping in, the long ball threat, Adrian Gonzalez. First pitch, not close.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Edge of the zone, called a strike. And the count even at 1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and that is that. One left for San Diego, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Cliff Floyd digs in now.
Leading off,
Floyd swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home.
Floyd.
And a pitch. Misses off the plate, and it's 1-0. And the righty deals. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And that's outside. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Stays alive. The pitch. That one pulled foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That hits the dirt. 3-2 now. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Righty delivers. And there's a foul ball. And a 3-2. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And that turns the lineup over.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Juan Pierre, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits.
Nope.
And ball one.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Floyd gets his lead at first with nobody out. Check on the runner. Back in safe, really close. The pitch. And that's outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And the 3-1. Knocks it down to the hole. Fires to second for one. And that's all they'll get.
Now batting, second baseman,
Number 11, the next up for the Marlins. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. And now it's even up.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. The throw to third. In there safely.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. That one's in there, 0-1. Runners are at the corners, one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
The 0-2. And now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Got him. And now 2 gone. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Gary Sheffield now at the plate. This guy has turned into a beast. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. And here it comes. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, number 50.
Number 31.
And the pitch. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Machado, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. And that's in there for strike 1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And a pitch. On the corner for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Next for the Padres, number 6. First offering misses the mark. Number 31 over at first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. So now 1-2.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Next one misses, and the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Just a weak fly ball this time. Snags it on the run. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 12, Steve Finley.
And now the center fielder, Steve Finley. He's 0 for 1. Throw over to first, and he dives back in safely. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2-0. Started after it, appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. At the belt and fires. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Well, it looks like he just got out of himself a little bit right there. He's looking for a ball in, and to attack that pitch looked like a half-hearted swing.
Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Padres leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Stanton now.
The designated
Giancarlo Stanton, certainly a physical presence, and Chris, one of the more imposing guys at the plate in the entire sport.
He's a force, and I think it's scary for pitchers thinking about making a mistake to him because you know you're not going to get that baseball back. He hits the ball so hard, you don't even have to watch him swing. You can just close your eyes and listen and know exactly who it is that hit the ball.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And it's fouled away. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone. 3-1.
This doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Swing and a ball popped up. Gonzalez makes the grab, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 2.
Here's a speed threat, Ramirez.
Money turned to a habit, and he just be acting. He gon' stay yapping. It ain't gon' happen no more. And I know what you said on it, let on your head on me, 'cause you be heading for sure.
In there for strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is way upstairs. Here comes a pitch. And that one pulled foul. And down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Real Muto stands in now and watches strike one. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. And the 0-2. Next offering is outside. Lifted in the air, right center field. Gwynn, long run on his horse. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail things here 2-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Leading off, Orlando Hudson.
Leading off for San Diego, the second baseman, Orlando.
The wind of the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. Up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. It's there, and that's a great play. That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble!
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
Now the batter now, Benito Santiago. First pitch just misses. That one hit to right. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Tony Gwynn. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 2. Swings and chases a low one there.
That's a really big swing right there. He's got to remember, with this speed, a walk or a single can turn into extra bases by stealing a base or two.
That one ripped. Sheffield makes the catch, and that'll do it. Padres go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
And sell my CDs. This is my grind. It's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't for you.
We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here's the first baseman, number 30.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Clips the outside corner, strike one. Bullpen activity starting up now. Randy Jones, the left-hander, up and throwing. Number 30, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And a ball evens the count. And that one is lifted in the air. Finley racing over to make the catch.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder,
Cliff Floyd will hit next. First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strike.
Inside, just missed. Right-hander kick steals. That one missed. Now 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 away.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Here's the center fielder, Juan Pierre, 1 for 2. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Now tried to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
And he lays down a bunt. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
now batting.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
So 2 down, number 11, the next up for the Marlins. Pickoff move to first, and he dives back in safely. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the righty deals.
The count's 1-1.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Two and one now. Fouled off left side. 2-2 now. In the dirt, and the runner holds. Line, and that's a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Randy Jones. And this appearance number 55 for him.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. A little bit low. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's outside. This one in the air, right field. Gwynn under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
These days, people say a lot of things that they won't do, things that they won't do, man. What you gonna do?
Welcome back, and the batter will be the shortstop, number 27.
Leading off for the Padres, the shortstops, number 27.
The right-hander back to work. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. The line to kick the pitch. And that one clips the corner. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a 2-2. And now it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Kicks and deals. Now fly ball to right center. Pierre, long run into the gap. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So digging in now for San Diego, Adrian Gonzalez. Popped up. Cabrera settles under this one. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's the left fielder, number 31. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 46 appears to be warming for Don Mattingly. Willis, a lefty, warming up as well. Number 27 leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. On the run, sends it over to first. That's it out.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Here's Manny Machado now. Liner picked on the hop at first, and they get the out. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back. Here's some real power at the plate. Gary Sheffield. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a pitch. That's out to center field. Finley drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He swings and fouls one off. That misses, and that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Brad Hand getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 2-2. This to center field. Gwynn makes his way towards it. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
So 2 down now, and here is Ramirez.
Yeah, we in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode.
First offering, and it just misses.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
And that one is lifted in the air. Finley makes the catch, and that'll do it. And the Marlins down quietly, and they're down 2-0. Number 46 comes on now. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 46.
I got a skull tattoo and a ring in both my
Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the DH, number 6.
San Diego, the designated hitter, number 6.
The pitch. Off the plate inside. Ball 1.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that 2-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. That misses off the outside edge. The 2-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The punch out there, 1 out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Steve Finley, the next up for the Padres. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the second baseman, Orlando Hudson.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Orlando Hudson. First pitch, and he just misses. And he deals. Just off the outside edge. The wind to kick the 2-0. Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're up 2-0.
7th inning, correct.
Set for the last half of the 7th. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
The Marlins, the catcher, JT
Jones back to work.
Realmuto.
And fouled off. The pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The pitch. Chases that one out of the zone. And now 1 away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Number 30 stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The 1-1. Good eye right there.
2-1.
2-1 now. Good eye right there.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The 3-1. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting,
Now Cliff Floyd.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you can find.
Rudder takes off. Little chopper rolls foul. The tying run at the plate. Foul ball. Number 30 at first, 1 gone. Foul ball there. The 0-2. That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Center fielder, number 9,
And up next for Miami, Juan Pierre. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-'80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Left-hand batter waits. In for a strike, and it's 1-1. Tying run at the plate. In the air, left field, down the line. Tracks it down for the out. And that will end the inning. One left for Miami. They trail it here 2-0. We go to the 8th. Here's the catcher, Benito Santiago. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
The wind and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Going to count 1-2.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Next pitch is popped up. Ramirez makes the play, and there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Tony Gwynn, the next up for the Padres. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Righty delivers.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next pitch misses way outside. And here it comes.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Kicks and fires. And that one wrapped foul. And that's ball 4.
Take your break.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Now batting,
Now the number 2 hitter, number 27. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Throw to first. Gwynn back on a dive.
One and one.
And the right-hander deals. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner at second here, one gone. Line drive. That's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
One away, runners at first and third. Stepping in for San Diego, Adrian Gonzalez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Two on, one out. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Runner from third comes across, and they're up by 3.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
Man at first. Now it's going to be number 31. In there, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. Number 27 off of first with 2 away. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1. Late swing fouled off. The 2-2. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Marlins nothing. Into the game now, the southpaw Brad Hand. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, number 11. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. On the outside corner, and that is strike 1.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
Swing and a tapper. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
And now for the Marlins, Miguel Cabrera. And the first offering is not close. Runner at first with no outs here.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Hand picks to first. Back in there standing. And that one hit to first. They get one. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Gary Sheffield, the next up for the Marlins. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
At the belt and fires. In the air out towards right center. Finley turns, moving to his left. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning. We go to the ninth. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Trying to keep that hitting streak alive. 10-game hitting streak for the young man.
Manny Machado.
The pitch. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And the pitch.
Ball one. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Pierre moving to his left. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, number 6.
Number 6, the next up for the Padres. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
The wind of the pitch.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 down.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Now here is Steve Finley. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Now 1-1. Strike 2.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Padres 3 and the Marlins nothing. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Trevor Hoffman. And he'll work on holding this lead.
Trevor Hoffman.
Welcome back. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. The fish in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Here comes a pitch. That one inside. And that's ball one. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one ripped, but foul. Smoked into left, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And now the shortstop, Ramirez. First offering misses the mark.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
The 1-0. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Stanton aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now one away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with two strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now it is JT Realmuto for the fourth time tonight. That one's in there, 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Number 30 in the box with two gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And a pitch. This to third. And that'll do it.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men